I heard a lot of people say like, oh, the BANLIST hit Thunder Dragons so hard, losing their lupines or losing their, charge or their gold sark is gonna make the deck unplayable. Like, rest in peace, Thunder Dragons. And I was at the beginning saying like, bruh, that didn't change too much. Because of course, yes, that is a big hit, but it didn't kill the deck, whatsoever, because they can still until they have their engine, their combos with the Thunder Dragons, like the Roar, Dark, Hawk free, and Levianeer free, they will always have find a way to send cards to the graveyard to use it. Now, sure, I'm not saying that consistency, they did definitely kill the consistency of the deck, but it's still a high roll deck. You can still, if you manage to pull it off, and especially with Destiny Draw being still here and with hand traps, you can easily, make your combos, and the deck is still top tier like I predicted. Of course, there needs to be tons of adapting. We are still finding the best version. I don't think the community is decided yet on what the best version is. Is it the a bit less cards, like 20 cards, 21 card, the Destiny Draw version, or is it the Fiend Farewell, or is it Alert by Darkness, or whatever? We are still testing it out. We're still finding out the best option. But in this video, I'm going to show you my a bit smaller version, compact version, which is more consistent. I chose this version because the bigger version is probably better for tournaments, because you want to have space for tech cards to, remove Necro Valley like MST and Cosmic. But on the latter, you don't really expect Necro Valley, so you can get away with playing a bit, less cards, because you're not playing side deck. And that's why I want to play 22 cards, because we have pretty good chances of getting Aloof Lupine, which is amazing on the opening turn, because you can go for your rank 6 Exceeds, which is OP in this format. Also, we replaced another Lupine and the Gold Sark, because with him you need to have Hawk or Roar to summon, to have the full field of the monsters, really. So yeah, I wouldn't say the deck is that much worse. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's still amazing, especially in the weak meta we are. I am playing 4 hand traps, double sphere, double veil. You can play whatever you like. That's just my preference. I'm playing double Levianeer, not 3, because we don't need 3. It's a 22 card deck. I think 2 pretty enough. You can play 3 if you like. This is just the version that I went for. You can change it up for yourself and see what works for you. And here is the extra deck real quick. Nothing too special. I like playing Volcasaurus because it's a meme card, first of all. And the second of all, it can be a pretty useful card. I think I like it more than Adrius or Armades or whatever it's called. Double Malevolence, Constellar Ptolemy is pretty good, I would say. Bouncer for the first turn. Malevolent Sin, because you have tons of level 4s with which you can make it. And yeah, that's basically the deck list. Let's now jump straight into Duel Replays. It's time to duel. Let's go. Also, to remind you, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Otherwise, you'll be sent to the Shadow Realm. But honestly, it really does help a lot to grow the channel, make more videos like this. And it does help you to not miss when I'll be posting out other videos in the future. So of course, if we open a Lupine, it's amazing. We do have two openers really in Lupine. I guess Battery Man could be another decent opener, but not the Lupine. Lupine is really the best. Gold Sark can be pretty good, but I think Lupine much better. So he negates the Thunder Dragon, which is interesting. Okay, weird flex, but okay. Now we can easily make our combo. This is pretty standard. We banish a dark or a roar to then special summon one level 6 and then add the hawk who can special summon the other, and now we can then choose from M7 or Bouncer. We decide to go for the Bouncer. I'm not sure how Fire Fists work, but I guess Bouncer was good enough. Yeah, I assumed that negating their effects would be good enough, so yeah, that's game. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitch where I stream all these duels, where I can also help you if you want in deck building, in any advice on duel links, or we just talk, in general duel links and stuff, the meta, how it's shifting and whatever. We talk, we play duels, we have some fun. I can also help you a lot if you need help. So yeah. Here we also open the combo. We can go for Banishing Dark and Roar, which lets us summon one level 6. We already have the Hawk, so we're gonna add the Thunder Dragon. Why is that? Because we can thin out the deck. Plus, then we can, set up for the Levianeer or the freaking Duo on the next turn. We're assuming we're playing against Photons because it's Kite. So yeah, we make the Bouncer to negate his monster, to negate his boy, what's he called. So he finished chains here. That doesn't do much because we have Sphere. So on the next turn we can pop off, and we're gonna survive for sure with the Sphere. Now we do decide to we top deck Duo, which is amazing. We do decide to return our stuff into the deck because Thunder Dragons are dead kinda in our hand, and we feel like we can push for game. Photons are very easy to beat with Thunder Dragons. We didn't top deck anything good, but we can go for the Roar. Because Roar, when banished, can special summon from the deck. We also have Spheres to survive. This seems like pretty much easy game. We're completely in control of the duel. And yeah, he scoops. He makes our life easier. We don't have to spend time. Like, we had a sure victory. Like, it was nothing he could do. I see a lot of people struggling to, get their optimal build to reach King of Games and to reach Legend or whatever. So yeah, if you're struggling with reaching King of Games, building decks in general, maybe even you reach King of Games, but you want to build more competitive decks for the tournaments and stuff, you can, like I said, check out my Twitch where I can focus more on you all guys. It's much harder to help you in the comments and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Join us if you want. So yeah, here we open pretty well because we have the melody with which we can search for our Levianeers, but also discard one card to fuel our graveyard for the Levianeer. We discard Dark, top deck Thunder Dragon, which is amazing because we can thin out the deck plus get our stuff into the graveyard. We search for our Levianeers and we can start popping off. Dark can also give us a search. He has a Chalice, which negates the Levianeer, which is fine. We can still make some plays. We can go for the Duo. He has a Chalice. He decides to bounce our Levianeer, which, thanks, bro. Okay, weird flex, but okay. Look how much resources he's at. Like, he has only one card in hand. We have double Levianeer for the next turn. We have Veil for protection. Plus, if he destroys Dark, it goes, it searches for anything we need. He adds the Egotist. Shouldn't he have... oh, there's the rest. He goes for the Roach. And okay, Roach can be a bit problematic, but we, of course, can deal with it. We grab the Roar. Here we Veil. We leave the Veil in the attack. Why? Because if he decides to attack, we get Destiny Draw, and if we put him in the defense, he will just take it out. So yeah. We add with the Roar the Hawk. We can go for the Roar. We can tribute summon to go for the Bouncer. Why is that? Because now we can negate his roach. When he tries to negate our summon, we can negate his effect. He decides to bounce, which does nothing, it's still negated. Now we can swing in, get a search as well. Why didn't we here go for attacking over the roach? Isn't roach the issue here? Like most people would attack over the roach because they don't think long term. You have to have a feeling for the duel. Because if here we attack the roach and he top decks a Harpy Lady monster, which the probability is very good because there is a lot of them left in the deck, then he can Malevolent Sin and finish me off because I don't have anything in the hand, any hand traps. So a roach here isn't the biggest issue for us. We want to take out his monster first, so he can't roach us, he can't Malevolent Sin and win. And because we do that, he now, if he top decks a Harpy monster, like, what is there to do? Like, only good monster he can top deck is Harpy Lady 1 or something, which can boost his attack. So yeah, it's much harder to make any pressure. He top decks Oracle, so if we did take out Roach, it would be a misplay because we lose. And now we just straight up win. We can take out his Roach. We can, go for game basically. It's after that it was over. That was the crucial point where people would, well, tons of people would misplay probably. Now we can easily just start swinging in. Like, look how much he only has one card. Okay, Feather Rest isn't bad, of course, but he only gets one card because he doesn't have anything on the field, and that's not gonna be enough. Scoop in 3, 2, 1. Okay, he's not scoop. Okay, he scoops. Yeah, it was expected. So as you can see, we are still clapping fools with Thunder Dragons. We played against Harpies, we played against... okay, Photon's not the best deck. But yeah, the deck is pretty good. Like, it wins against any deck if it opens well. And with 22 card version, with the 22 card build, it's very hard not to open well, So here we open pretty well, I would say. Maybe not the best opener, but one of the best openers with Lupine plus Roar. We can search for the Hawk, summon another Hawk. Go for the Bouncer. We don't know what we're playing against, so... And yeah, it was a Blue Eyes in the Skies. Here he, for some reason, attacks the Lupine, which gets back our Dark, with which we can discard and then get Search. That was a misplay. And he's leaving the Bouncer on the field. Now he banishes the Bouncer. Okay. A bit early banish, but okay. Now we can go for... We decide to shuffle our hand because it wasn't the best. Now we have hand traps with which, we can put him in defense and then grab anything we want, and that's gonna be easy game because Blue Eyes don't play hand traps. He doesn't have any back row. Well, it won't be game this turn, but is there anything he can do really? Well, not. He passes the turn, which means easy game. We grab the sphere because, we don't need to grab anything else. And I heard some people say, most noticeably, Umso or Daniel, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever you know him by. He's one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Links players, and I like to hear his thoughts on the meta and stuff. He said that he could see Thunder Dragons falling off top tier, and to be honest, yeah, I see that as well, because on the tournament scale, it's much harder for them to survive and to win tournaments because everyone will just main side deck Necro Valley, and with Necro Valley, the deck basically just loses. But on the latter, on the other hand, where there is no side deck, where there is no Necro Valley, Thunder Dragons are amazing. So yeah, with us in the side deck format, Thunder Dragons aren't the best, but here they are they are freaking good. Okay, so here he's kind of chilling. So the Bloom Diva can be a bit problematic for us because it's indestructible. So our only way out, realistically, is Constellar Ptolemy or Malevolent Sin, of course, but generally M7. So yeah, we have to we get our Destiny drop, so we have to go for that somehow. Unfortunately, we don't have any place, so it seems like we have to stall a bit more. Okay, we can go for the Levianeer. We can pop the rest of his stuff, the rest of his board. He karma cuts, which is amazing because he loses lots of resources with that. We we pop this, but we know, you know, we know that it's not indestructible. So here we kinda have to just wait. He destroys our Lupine, which is amazing because he brings back our Roar. Now we can tribute summon with the Roar, and we can Hawk, bounce back his monster, and that's easy game. We just had to wait for the perfect opportunity. Oh fuck! I forgot about this. Yeah, we just had to wait for the perfect opportunity to bounce. To go for the M7, and here I accidentally, it's ladder, I'm just trying to get the quickest possible in and out, and I accidentally clicked yes on the Levianeer and I popped Levianeer. So yeah, we don't finish him off this turn, and we made our life made our life a bit harder for us, but it's still gonna be game. So yeah, luckily for us, bro, I was like, damn, bro. Oh fuck, man. And the last duel we have for today, I think we showed well. I did open a lot of Lupine. I did see him a lot. I guess it was luck. I am not sure. I haven't I haven't checked the math. How optimal the deck is with the Lupine and stuff, but it it felt amazing. So yeah, like I didn't brick at all and stuff. The worst hand was this, where we can just wait. Here we can discard. He knows we have now the Levy, but there's no need for rush. We can wait with we can wait for the best opportunity to strike. Now he does. We do top deck Lupine, which is amazing. We can still wait here. Okay, now we tribute summon over. We can go for Volcasaurus. He protects. We can go for the Levianeer, and that's gonna be game because he doesn't have any more protection. We can rank up, and that's easy clap. Easy clapping. So yeah, as you can see, Thunder Dragons are still freaking amazing, and I predicted it would be the same. Maybe it's not the same. Sure, the consistency is a bit worse. You have to play differently the deck, but like I said, until you have the engine, Thunder Dragons engine, free, and then the Levianeer free as well, people are still gonna find ways. Like if they remove Lupine from the game, we're still gonna play Gold Sark. Or if they remove Gold Sark, we can still play Charge of Light Brigade. If they remove them all three, like like we will find another way or something, So yeah, Konami, I don't know what to say. I expected a bigger nerf, but I guess it's fine because in tournaments we don't see them as often. And on the ladder, I mean, if you don't care that much about ladder and stuff, or maybe I'm assuming they wanted to first release the alternative artwork of the Levianeer, so they can, you know, sell it, and then nerf the deck in a couple of months. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, please subscribe if new, if you like the videos, and be sure to check out my Twitch if you want, of course. So yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.